Welcome back, everybody, to Elder Scrolls Online. This is episode 10 of the Orsinium challenge with Velithia Stender. And I have realized I've made quite the mistake. We need to head on back to Morkul. Might just zip over to here. Basically, because I have forgotten to recruit the clan of the clan of Chief, the Chief of Clan Morkul, to come to the thing, and it might be an idea to do that. So let's race our way over to the clan stronghold, and we'll get going. I know, right? What's going on here? Okay. Alrighty. How full is my backpack? Game every adventure plays. We have 20 spaces. Alright. I did forget to do the last part of each of this tri-part quest. Here we go. Chief Abzug.
Kurag's outsider. I'm not sure what you did exactly, but you somehow restored peace to my family and thereby helped my clan.
Huh.
You have my thanks.
You're welcome, but King Kurog requests your presence at the Great Moot. Will you attend?
Sure, why not? I'll go to this moot and listen to what Kurag has to say. It's the least I can do after you helped us with our family problem. Perhaps I'll see you in Orsinium, outsider.
Perhaps. Thank you, Chief Abzug. Right, that is Chief Abzug recruited. Now, I think the other chief I'm supposed to recruit is all the way at the bottom of the map. No. Okay, not quite at the bottom of the map. What's the quickest way to get to him? Probably from the Merchant's Gate, and don't jump over any waterfalls, is my guess. Or possibly I should have jumped over a waterfall. One of those. Wait, is that a cliff? No, it's a path. Oh, wait, there's a waterfall. Oh, what am I doing? Let's grab this runestone. Now, didn't I do this last time? I think I did. Alright, we'll just go this way and try not to go over the edge this time. Oh, fiddlesticks, there we go. Yeah. Where are you going? Where are you? Alright, maybe I can just... No. Run up the... Yeah, okay. Looks like we're gonna... Okay, maybe we're not gonna go over a waterfall today. I should probably look at my map. What do you reckon? That looks... Oh, I just did that thing again, didn't I? Come on here. You don't. There we go. Alright. Sigh. Okay. I do have to go down a little bit. Maybe there's a path, a better path. Let's see if we can do this. What's that? It does seem to have like a story quest on it. Well, okay. I guess while we're in this vicinity, we might as well go this way. It doesn't tell me what story quest though. What's this quest called? Set focused. Bound in secrecy. Devourer of dreams. Fate's lost dream, madness in the wind, and the antiquarian circle. Those all sound like, okay, let's not go that way. That actually is a gateway to another realm. That's Merchant's Gate. What am I on? Rightio. We came in this way. I should recognize it. Let's go down this way. We're going to try and, oh no, I thought it was a dungeon. Yeah, do. We're going to try and get to this chief without getting too lost. We are going to gather all this pewter on the way. We need that. Oh, did I just... Yes, shush. Alright. So what we're doing is, this is the Orsinium challenge, which is part of the... Get there. This waterfall looks strangely familiar. Alright. Today, however, we might get through. There we go. Which is part of the 10-year anniversary. There we go. It was that simple. Part of the 10-year anniversary celebrations for Elder Scrolls Online. And as part of March's thing, what they did was they gave away, as part of the daily collection, you collect a little item every day. Well, as part of March's, if you logged in for 2 days, the second day that you logged in, you were able to pick up the Orsinium DLC, the entire DLC, as part of your daily rewards. So, in addition to that, they also had a mount and a pet for signing in every day. So I think on the 7th and the 21st day, or the 14th and the 21st day, we're looking for the chief's house while I'm waffling. I know, I shouldn't try and talk and steer at the same time. It's not good for me. Anyway, but the other reward that they had in part of the Orsinium challenge was if you completed all of the story quests and earned the Kingmaker achievement for Orsinium, you could have another mount, the Ebon Asauk, which is what Velithia is running through at the moment.
Outsider. I confess I had my doubts, but my forge wife tells me you were as good as your word. Thank you for helping restore order to the Greystone Quarry.
King Kurog requests your presence at the Great Moot. Will you attend?
Oh, very well. You performed a vital service for my clan. The least I can do is go and listen to whatever fancy words Kurog wants to shout at us this time. I'll see you in Orsinium, outsider.
Thank you, Chief Ramash. That is an interesting pet, isn't it? Alrighty. Let us report to King Kurog. I am going to spend a small fortune being incredibly lazy. We're going to zippity-doo-dah our way back this way. So, part of this achievement, if you're ever wondering what the achievement's requirements are, you can go into J for Journal, go across to the little star in the laurel, click on that. We're in Orsinium, so we're going to go down to the Orsinium tab. We're doing quests because the quests are for the main story quests, and then under here you'll see Kingmaker, complete Hrothgar's main quests. Now you'll see mine are all ticked off, and that is because one of my other characters has completed this storyline, and achievements are account-wide, not per character. So, we've completed a king-size problem. We have not yet reached the anger of a king, blood on a king's hands, or long live the king. What we need to do to get to those, if we go to our map, we go to our story quest tab, and you can see, for some reason I haven't completed, oh, in the name of the king, yeah. Okay, we haven't completed in the name of the king, because that is the quest that includes Quarry Conundrum, the Hand of Morkul, and a question of succession.
You know I'm not catching you.
After that, we only have 5 more to go. However, we also only have, at this point, well, I only have another 7 days to do this. So, I know. Well, let's get going. Report to King Kurog. We might also do our quests, our daily watchma thingies. And speaking of daily watchma thingies, what is that? Oh yeah, it looks like it's time to pick up more crafting as well. I know I'm not developing a crafter, but I'm slowly developing my crafts every day, and I'm also gaining XP for doing so. So it's not really that much of a thing. Did I just zig when I should have zagged? I did. Came down off the platform when I could have. Oh no. Alright, clothier writs, blacksmith writs, and woodworker writs. You know what? I think I've zigged when I should have zagged on the way to the palace though. But while we're in this area, we might as well finish these 3 writs so that we can turn them in when we're ready. Alright, do I have anything to... Nope. Let's go for our research. Might as well get that done. Steel Sword of Flame, break that and turn that into research material. Grab our deconstruct. Let's not deconstruct any of that. I mean, we could if we weren't saving them up for research. And if my backpack was really full and I was desperate, I might actually as well. Alright, we have a dagger, we have an iron ingot. Let's just grab the thing with the most Argonian style. There we go. And we will craft ourselves an iron dagger. We will grab our apparel and we'll do a helm. And we'll do a pauldron. That's it. That's 1 writ done. Alright, what am I doing? I know, my puppies needed out. So I stopped. Now we're going to go back to crafting. And this is why I don't stream. We'll research the Prophet's Inferno staff. I may regret that later, but not for now. We will grab our deconstruction and we'll see what we can deconstruct. That looks good. And then we'll do a little bit of creation. Should have done 2 of those, yeah. Into the apparel. Grab the shield. Woodworker's writ is done. Let's head on over to the clothiers. Clothing station, research, grab those boots. Oh. I have an hour and a half to wait. Creation, no, destruction. Grab that linen hat, get rid of that. Grab that hide belt, get rid of that. Grab my creation. Find what I meant to create. There it is. Make sure we're on the right material. I have been known to craft an entire set of things with the wrong material and then wonder why I couldn't turn it in. It hasn't happened for a while, I will admit, but there we go. Let's talk to Bazrag the Tidy Tailor.
Clothes make the man, but they're wrong. It's the man who makes the clothes that make the man.
Alrighty. We want to sell, so we go to the sell tab. We will clear our backpack. Well, actually, let's repair our stuff. And now we'll sell our stuff. Alrighty. I may have a character who still needs that, but I'll have to check. Alright, health poison, dram of health, dram of magicka. Alright, this is a finishing and that is a finishing. I do need to visit the bank to drop a few things off. I'm going to sell my 101 lockpicks simply because I already have 200 and I don't really need more than that. We're not selling any of those. I'll get rid of that, that, and that, and that. These are all my research things. I could technically either sell them. If you sell them, you get a tidy sum. Or I could break them down. But I'm kind of saving them up. Oh, I have things to... Well... Alright, our backpack's a bit lighter, but I do want to go into my consumables and into my container tab, because clearly I forgot last time I was here to clear it. Select it and move it. Alright, Which means I now have, let me just go out of consumables to everything. I now have 26 spaces. But that's fine, we have more stuff we can break down. He's in the other room. I'll know when he comes back. Okay, he's coming back. So basically the reason I'm in the sneak mode is because I know he's like, I see you, kitty. No, you don't. Is because I know when he comes into here. Okay. I know. Why am I doing that? Because there is an achievement to sell stuff, and I'm not sure how much any of this stuff is worth. Just go into my eye for inventory. Okay, so that's worth 40. That's worth 40, and that's worth 100. So there's another 180 that we can get rid of. So that's that. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to head on over to... I know. We're going to head on over to here. We're going to pick up... Clearly I didn't do my my provisioning writ last time I was here, so we might need to do that. And I still haven't picked up the ability to do jewelry crafting. I need to travel for that. With this character, I might do it off screen. Let's break down some of these before I make one that I accidentally break down, because I've done that a few too many times. If you're wondering why these things are still locked while I'm slowly increasing in rank, it is because I need to unlock the thing in the skills. That made no sense. Let me just grab my jewelry crafting, process our pewter dust, check for research. It's still in progress. I have an hour and a half for that one. Alrighty, did we deconstruct? Let's not deconstruct that, shall we? Alright, I need to unlock that. Let's go over to our potions. Pretty sure I had a potion thing. I did. I can't deconstruct potions. And of course, because we're in here, we might as well now. We did Blessed Thistle last time. Let's do Blow and... No, we didn't do Blessed Thistle. I picked one that was empty, didn't I? Alright, looks like we're doing Columbine today. And I should probably actually put a reagent in to help. There we go. Let's create that. We're doing a sip of stamina, and I'm actually not really paying attention to what I need. So it was... Yeah, so we're doing Columbine. Okay, so we just did cornflower. Nern root, we don't need that. Inert potion. Sip. Oh, well, okay. I do need to make a sip of stamina. Let's just make that. Well, while I'm here. Fleshfly larvae. Imp stool. Lady's smock. Unknown potion. So we're going to uncover a trait for something. There we go. A trait for Lady's smock. So all I'm doing is looking for unknown potions, so I can unlock traits for each alchemy. All right, looks like I've unlocked one of the Columbine traits. Let me just get Namira's rot out of there. All right, I now have unlocked all of the Columbine traits. Let's go down to here. Cornflowers. Inert. 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 Unknown. Lady's smock. We unlock another trait for Lady's smock. And one for cornflower. That wasn't the last trait for cornflower, no. I have one more trait for cornflower to unlock. Luminous, mountain flower, mud crab, Nimira's nightshade, nern root, powdered mother of pearl. Oh, I don't need that one. Right, that's my last cornflower trade. Don't worry, I won't make you go back all the way. What I'll do is I'll see if we can unlock any other potions while we're here. Any other traits, so Cuprinus, Whitecap. There we go, another trait unlocked. Hey, our first wormwood trait. There we go. Oops, my bad. We will sell the excess potions in a minute, but first what I want to do, not the dormitory. Oh, did I run away fast enough? No. I know, I keep losing my way out of the Mages Guild. I mean, it should be easy. It's a great big set of double doors, but I go out the wrong door every single time. There we go, Orsinium. Okay, we're supposed to be reporting to King Kurog. On the way, we're going to drop in at the inn, if we pass one. Because the inn will have a cooking fire. I mean, a lot of places have cooking fires, but the inn is pretty much guaranteed to have one, so I'm going to just drop into the inn. Oh, well, and we might as well report to King Kurog while we're here. Let's tidy up this. Hi.
And my champion returns. Still alive, and with most of your vital body parts intact. My shield wives owe me. I told them not to bet against me. But enough of that. Were you successful? Are the clan chiefs going to attend the moot?
The clan chiefs have agreed to attend the moot, Your Majesty.
Perfect! You've done me a great service, my friend. The moot will be remembered as the turning point for Hrothgar. The day when all the clans united under the rule of a strong and visionary king. A new golden age for the Orsimer begins here.
What happens now?
Now? Why, we prepare for the moot, of course. It will be packed. Clan chiefs from the farthest reaches of Hrothgar will come together to finally accept my vision for the future. This is how a kingdom is born. Too bad Bazrag is going to miss it.
Chief Bazrag's not attending the moot?
Don't worry about Bazrag. He hasn't been seen since the attack on the temple. He's probably gone so deep into hiding or run so far away that we'll never see that traitor again.
You don't seem very concerned about Chief Bazrag.
Why should I be? You're concerned enough for both of us. But come on, you're worse than my shield wives. Have a drink. Have the whole damn keg if you want. And take this, for services rendered. Now, all we have to do is sit back and wait.
Very well, Your Majesty. Right, that is... I think we just have the last 3 quests for the Kingmaker achievement.
I've been looking all over the city for you.
Eveli, hello.
I had the hardest time finding you.
Uh-huh.
Looked all over the city, even got lost once or twice.
Not surprising.
I did find an adorable sweet shop, though. They had these wonderful tiny cakes that were absolutely delicious. Who knew oat cakes could taste so good?
Did you need something specific?
Right to business, huh? Not even a hi, good to see you. Fine, fine. Anyway, High Priestess Solgra needs our help. She wants us to work together on this. When you have a moment, you need to go see her.
Any idea what she wants us to do?
It's a rescue mission, but she said she wants to give you the details personally. After all, you did save her life. I can see it now. Oh, my savior.
What?
Let's retire to my private chambers so I can share the intimate details with you.
Eveli, I'll go talk to the High Priestess, but I don't think it's going to be anything like that.
Seriously, Solgra wants to keep this quiet. Said the situation was sensitive. She especially doesn't want the king to know. When I suggested asking the king for help, she insisted that that would only get more people killed. Just so you know.
King Kurog doesn't know about this?
No, doesn't have a clue. That's what makes it so
Oh my
exciting.
god, Eveli.
This is an honest-to-goodness secret mission. I always wanted to go on a secret mission. Besides, once you talk to Solgra, you'll understand. She explains things much better than I do.
How'd you get involved with High Priestess Solgra?
Have you seen my bow skills? I'm sure Solgra noticed and said to herself, "That's a fine young lass. She can put a shaft through an apple balanced on the back of a moving Wamasu. I shall recruit her." Either that, or she was desperate for some help.
Oh,
I'll meet up
Eveli,
with you
I
later.
like you. You know what I
Go
did
see
forget.
Solgra, but don't take too long.
All right. Eveli, first thing I've got to do is cook something while avoiding the king. Right. I should probably have gone to the other end. Cooking fire. I'm not missing any recipes this time. It doesn't look like it. No, we've managed to build our recipes up. Most of these low-level provisioner quests we can do with recipes that we can buy from people. And so I'll buy them if I'm missing them at the time I get the quest, but not before. Rightio, let's go and find High Priestess Solgra, who's probably in the temple.
What was I thinking coming here? I never should have left
Right, so
Oridon.
talk to High Priestess Solgra, that's where we want to go. Where am I? So it's back along this road. And then it's this way. I know, I think I ran into someone a minute ago because I wasn't looking where I was going. Alright, so I guess on the way there, what we're going to do is we're going to drop off stuff. But before we do that, let's just make sure that our boost, our XP boost is in effect. It's not, so we're going to grab our inventory. We're going to grab a Gold Coast Experience scroll. Might as well get that out of our pack. E to use. Rightio. We might also have a quick look at our consumables and see what food we have on board. A bunch of roast corn, huh? I might as well just eat it and get it out of my pack. There we go. Have some breakfast. She doesn't look very impressed. I wonder if high elves like breakfast. Oh. I just ate my...
Keeping myself busy.
We need to go find another cooking fire. Temple district, I see. I ate the thing that I needed to deliver. I know. What was that? That was a derpy moment. Always deliver stuff before you eat anything, okay? Just saying. Or remember what it was you were asked to cook. And then deliver it. Let's talk to High Priestess Solgra.
Thank you for responding so quickly to my summons, especially considering everything you've been doing to support the king. Did Eveli tell you that I have a delicate situation? I could really use your help again.
Eveli said something about a secret mission.
She can be rather exuberant, but I suppose the term is accurate. I debated with myself before deciding to ask the two of you for assistance. But in the end, there isn't anyone else I would trust with this matter.
Tell me what the problem is, High Priestess Solgra.
A shield wife from one of the clans sent me an urgent plea for help. It appears that the clan's chief has been taken captive by a fanatical group of... How do I put this? They're members of a religious sect devoted to Trinimac.
Trinimac? Isn't that who you worship here?
Yes, but it's not the same. The Voshrak are Trinimac extremists who bend the sacred teachings to their own purposes.
Okay.
They've been gathering power and influence at an alarming rate. If they kill the Captain Chief in Trinimac's name...
You'll be branded as bad as the Voshrak.
It will give the Orc traditionalists one more arrow to put in their quiver.
Yeah.
And they won't use it only against us. King Korog and the Forge Mother have supported us. This will cripple their cause and turn everyone against Trinimac and his followers.
What do you need me to do?
Go to Farron's stronghold and meet Eveli. Stop the Voshrak and rescue the chief before it's too late. I just ask for your discretion in this matter. If the king finds out, he'll send an army, which will only result in more death and destruction.
I'll go to Farron's stronghold and meet Eveli.
2 things before you go.
First, avoid bloodshed on your way into the stronghold. The captives won't be immediately harmed if the Voshrak feels secure. Second, I'm not sure which chief was taken. The message I received was purposefully vague.
Can you tell me something more about the Voshrak?
Not much. They're rather secretive, keep to themselves. They apparently wear masks whenever they gather, and I've heard rumors. They've been linked to trouble in the West. This sect is rather new, from what I've been given to understand.
How new?
Well, they weren't here when I arrived in Orsinium. I wasn't aware of them, at any rate.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we were dealing with the Winterborn at the time, so anything else was considered a lesser threat. Still, their increasing boldness worries me.
Why do you say the Voshrak are extremists?
Our temple guides people to Trinimac and presents his teachings so they can decide for themselves. The Voshrak, on the other hand, shove Trinimac's blade down their throats and tell them to swallow it or die. Such violence is not Trinimac's way.
Why would the Voshrak take a chief hostage?
Who can say what these extremists have in mind? I'm not privy to their ultimate goal. I would speculate that eliminating a chief who reveres Malakath will send a distinct message about the Voshrak. I suppose it depends on what chief they hold.
How do you want me to avoid bloodshed?
As with the attack on the temple, we don't want to give the captors a reason to act in haste. The longer they remain unaware of your presence, the better chance you'll have to locate and free the chief. Besides, they could have other hostages.
Will they kill the chief if they notice me?
I don't think so. At least not immediately. They're keeping the chief alive for a reason. I think they want to make a spectacle. But the Voshrak haven't always acted in a predictable manner. Of course, other prisoners they hold would be forfeit.
I understand. Alright, now here is where I need to find out how to make a potion of invisibility, or something similar like a sneak potion. And I've done it before with a sneak potion, and it's so much easier. So I guess the first thing I want to do, apart from find another cooking fire, is head on back toward the alchemy. So I think I passed another inn on the way. Oh, look at that. Right next door to where I botched up my delivery. The Greedy Gut. Let's go in there. Grab this cook fire, which is just around the corner. Make myself another bunch of roast corn, and remember not to eat it this... What did you just make? Okay, you did not make roast corn. That was Hunter's Pie. Alright, don't ask me what I'm thinking. Alrighty, we've made some roast corn. Let's go make these deliveries before I forget again.
I hope to be done here soon.
Oh, very good. Place the goods. Complete the quest. Place the goods. And complete the quest. Place the goods. That should be the jewelry crate. Yeah, we don't have any there. Place the goods. Getting about 1,000 experience per, so this is like an easy 5,000 or 6,000 experience each time we do it. And with the boost on, it's, you know, another 100 or so. Alrighty. Let's have a look in our inventory. Well, that's pretty good. Go into consumables, go into recipes, see if there's anything there that I can learn before I put it all in the bank.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. How about you?
What are you talking about? I'm not drunk. I think you're drunk.
Okay, so most of this is going into my crafter's bag. If you don't have a crafter's bag, it will all go into your backpack, and that will be a pain in the neck. Was that monkey pig cutlets? I don't think I've ever seen that recipe before. Wow, alright, well let's learn that one. Nice. Okay. Alright, so we've gotten that off our chests. What was I doing? I was going to go find the alchemy, and I think I'll probably pick up another provisioning recipe, because that was the provisioning recipe I hadn't completed from the other day. So eventually we're going to get back to this adventure. Actually, but we are doing this for the adventure anyway. Yeah, there's another provisioning recipe. So basically, if you've got crafting writs from a day previous, and you complete them, you'll then be able to pick up the current day's crafting writs. Alright. So I'm just going to see if I can make myself a potion. Why don't I make myself the highest level potion I can? Alright, I don't know how to do this, so we're going to just... I wonder if I can buy it. Alright, hang on. Let's check. With that's a Magister. Does she have...
Why we bothered to offer our services to Orsinium, I'll never know.
Most orcs stay away. Well, they do. There is an alchemist in here somewhere. We just have to find the man. That looks like an enchanter. That's not anyone that we wish to bother. That looks promising. One. No, it doesn't.
When the Mages Guild offered me this post in Hrothgar, how could I say no? I've always dreamed of seeing a rebuilt Orsinium, and now, here I am.
Wow. Okay, so he just has, of course, mage stuff. Lemons.
I never thought an orcish.
Ah, right. I think I should probably look at my map then. Guild Trader. No, there is an alchemist here. I just have to find him. Hydaelyn. Okay, that's the mages. This should be an enchanter. No, he's a mystic. That's Bazrag, and that's a guard. That's Lamaz. And then I go around in circles. Alright, so he's not up here. I vaguely remember there being a separate alchemy section somewhere. Okay, that's Hastian. Oh, look, see, right with the alchemy symbol on the door. Let's go this way. Hydaelyn's potions and elixirs. This is what we're after. The good Hydaelyn, I presume.
Orcs worshipping Trinum.
Okay. Health, hindrance, stamina, magicka. Huh. Alright, so no, I can't buy it. But I don't have to run all the way back to the Mages Guild for this. So let me just, give me a minute. Alright, so what I did is I looked up the ingredients I'm going to have to play with. And I'm not sure I've experimented with all of these. But let's grab some clear water. Makes a level 10 potion. The UESP.net wiki. Invisibility. So we have some blue entaloma. And I guess I can use some dragon's bile. Alright, I can make a tincture of invisibility. I've got 44 of that. What's the other thing I can use? Namira's rot, nernroot, or spider eggs. Actually, maybe we'll use, let me just get rid of that one. I only have 87 blue entaloma. Well, it's an unknown potion for a start. Alright, let me just grab that. Nernroot was the other one. Okay, so it looks like I'll just grab the ingredients for this. And the next one was spider egg. I have a few of them for some very strange reason. Alright, now I wonder if I keep the spider egg and grab the nernroot. Yeah, see now I can make a lot more of them. Why don't I make 20 of these things? It's the highest level potion I can make. Wow, that was very good for my alchemy. We may have to work on that. The only problem with increasing your skill like this, of course, is that you need to have skill points to get access to some of the higher level stuff. So for instance, if I go into my K for skills, and I go to craft, and I go to alchemy, I can only use level 3 and level 10 potions. To make that better, I need to actually put some points into my solvent proficiency. I need laboratory as well, just to be able to make some of those advanced potions. So I do need to increase this if I want to do things like master writs, but solvent proficiency is probably my next priority if I want to start using potions. Let me just grab my potion. I'm going to want to let me grab my quick slot and tincture of invisibility. I'm just going to drop this over here. Rightio. So I have 23 of them. So I must have made one by accident earlier as well. So I can research, I just can't remember the recipes. Into items, into everything. We do need to visit the Thieves Guild to get that stuff out of our backpack. Big double doors we're looking for. What's that? Okay, why am I looking for Ozdebek's helm in here? Okay, well, alright, I'll bite. I'll bite. I know, now I'm curious as to why. Because I thought Ozdebek's helm was up a mountain. It is up a mountain. See, I'm pointing toward the mountain. Game, you are weird. Alrighty, we're going to go to save a chief. This is the best preparation I can make at this level, especially with this level of skill or lack of skill. Oh, I was going to say if I miss it, I'm going to hurt. Yeah, I missed it. Alrighty. So we're going to go and save a chief. We need to meet Eveli at Farron Stronghold.
Someone's deep in their cups again.
I drank just the right amount.
I know, every time I'm here I hear that, and usually when I hear that, there's a mission somewhere that I haven't found. Alright, it's okay. Someone's deep in their cups. Kind of like someone's drunk as a skunk, but not quite. Alright, this is Meet Eveli. The closest I can get to it is the Icy Shore Way Shrine. There's probably another way shrine up here that I haven't discovered yet, so that's fine. Looking for quest Parts of the Whole. I don't think I have that one. Alright, time to go for a run. Oh. Alright, he's not in the right direction. Where's my quest again? Oh no, the only problem with running... it was a polar bear. With running across country is you might run into a monster. Zenadia. Some large spiders over there. Well, alright, I'll grab her. She's...
I need to remember never to volunteer. Sailors should be out at sea, not skulking around in the ice and snow with absolutely no idea where they're going.
What are you doing out here?
Mostly freezing to death. I volunteered to find help, but there's nothing out here but bears and things I've never seen before. Our fleet was taking the ambassador to Orsinium when we got caught in a storm. Smashed all our ships into the ice.
Is there something I can do to help?
You mean I actually found some help?
Yeah, you did.
Find Lord Ethian in our camp. You can still see our smashed ships out on the ice from there. Last I saw, he was a nervous wreck. With Lady Sovelle missing, he's beside himself with worry.
All right, I'll look for Lord Ethian near the shipwreck.
I'll head back to the camp. I'm liable to freeze to death out here. Or worse. If I'm not on the deck of a ship, I'm like a fish out of water.
Tell me more about what brought you here.
Our fleet was charged with ferrying the ambassador, Lady Sovelle, from North Point to a trade meeting in Orsinium. We got lost in a storm, and the fleet crashed into the icy shore. Now the ambassador's missing, and Lord Ethian is worried sick.
Why was the fleet so far north?
I wouldn't know. I was securing some loose cargo in the hold when the storm hit. But it was a powerful storm. A blizzard, really. It carried us off course and crashed us right into the icy shore.
Tell me about the ambassador.
Lady Sovelle? Oh, she's a remarkable woman. High King Emmerich thinks the world of her. Always sends her on the most important diplomatic missions of the realm. The last I saw, she was helping survivors escape from one of the sinking ships.
Who's Lord Ethian?
Lord Ethian is the ambassador's husband. His father owns most of the ships in our fleet, as a matter of fact. Provided them for the mission. His lordship is kind of a nervous cub, frightened of his own shadow. He's lost without Lady Sovelle.
Understand. All right. Let me just see if that quest is still back here. I have a feeling... Ah, that's a spider. And a polar bear. How lucky am I? I have a feeling I probably need this quest as well. And I might as well unlock that forge. Oh, fine. We may not get another quest on today. Let's check it out. Lord Ethian.
First the storm. Then we crashed upon the ice. Those terrible little monsters attacked us. I just wish my wife wasn't still out there. I don't mind admitting that I'm lost without her.
I met someone from your fleet who said you needed help.
Help? Of course we need help. My wife is Lady Sovelle, ambassador to the High King. She was on her way to Orsinium to negotiate an important trade agreement. But the ships went off course, crashed in the storm. My wife disappeared in the confusion.
You're a long way from Orsinium.
You want to discuss geography? Now?
No.
My wife is missing. We need to find Lady Sovelle.
Oh, wow.
She was helping people off one of the wrecks, the other survivors. Captain Henrisa won't risk any more sailors, but perhaps you could search the ice for me?
I will. I'll search for survivors on the ice.
High King Emmerich relies upon my dear Sovelle. If she were here, she'd know what to do.
Tell me more about Lady Sovelle and her mission.
My Lady Sovelle. If it will help, I'll tell you whatever you'd like to know. High King Emmerich sent her to negotiate a lucrative trade agreement with Orsinium. But it's probably too late for that now. What else would you like to know?
Tell me more about the storm.
It was powerful. Practically a blizzard. I think it blew us off course, but who am I to judge such things? I'm not a sailor and terrible with directions. Sovelle says I'd get lost on my own estate if not for all the servants.
You think it's too late to complete her mission?
I'm not sure how these negotiations work. It's really more of Sovelle's area of expertise. But without her, I don't know who can deal with Orsinium. We did have an orc with us. Skordo. Sovelle thought well of him. But you know how orcs can be.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
The last time I saw my wife. Right after we hit the ice. The storm was raging and everything was loud and confusing. Sovelle sent me ashore with the first group of survivors. She stayed behind to help, just like she always does. Please find her.
All right, all right. Okay, now, let's grab this.
I saw you talking to that milksop, Ethian. He's nothing like his father, nothing at all. But I don't have time for his belly aching. I need to make sure we don't lose any more people to the cold and the ice.
You're the captain of the fleet?
I am. Although I'm not sure that means much now that my vessels are smashed upon the ice. Is there something you want? Or are you just here to remind me of my failures?
How did your ships end up so far off course?
Off course? What do you know of navigation and seamanship?
It's just a question.
I'm paid to make port as fast and as safely as possible. I've sailed this coastal sea lane before, not that it's any of your business. If not for the storm, we'd be in Orsinium by now.
Why haven't you sent your crew to search for Lady Sovelle or other survivors?
We rescued Ethian, what more do you want? Haven't I lost enough sailors already? The ambassador's gone, probably drowned or crushed on the ice. I have a duty to the survivors here. Besides, we never should have come to this land in the first place.
When was the last time you saw Lady Sovelle?
On the quarterdeck? During the storm? She was helping one of those green-skinned savages she loved so well. Who can say, though, I was trying to avoid an iceberg at the time.
Thank you. Alright. Haker?
Soft little Bretons. All they do is moan and complain about the cold. Ha! They should come to the Pale in springtime. And don't get me started about our winters.
How about you go chop some wood, Harker? Azita?
That storm came up so quickly. I've never seen anything like it.
I understand. Mojago?
The ambassador? This one hasn't seen the ambassador since she helped me get off the boat.
Okay, good kitty.
If I were a stronger man, did I hear correctly? Will you be visiting the wrecked ships? If so, perhaps I could impose upon you for a small favor.
How can I help you?
I apologize for even asking, but I have no qualms admitting that I am no match for even one Reeker, let alone a dozen of the foul creatures. If, during your travels, you happen upon a gold pendant, well, it belongs to me.
What's so special about it?
In light of all the lives lost, it may seem trivial, but I spent a month's wages on the pendant. It was to be a betrothal gift for my lovely Eleni. Thoughts of her beauty helped me survive this terrible disaster. Find it, and I will be in your debt.
If I find your pendant, I'll return it to you.
I appreciate your help. The pendant holds a great deal of sentimental value to me.
Tell me more of it.
It's a beautiful piece, crafted of delicate gold and inscribed with my lovely Eleni's initials on the back. There is not another like it for 1,000 and 1,000 leagues.
And how did you lose it?
Truth be told, I did not so much lose the pendant as I was forced to leave it behind when we abandoned the wrecked ships. It should still be locked away in a coffer in my cabin, if that part of our ship hasn't sunk into the icy sea.
How do you know the pendant belongs to you? How do I know?
You doubt my word? That pains me. Of course the pendant belongs to me. I am the one that asked you to find it. I am the one who described its perfect beauty. And I am the one who needs to recover it for his betrothed. What other proof do you need?
Interesting use. Is Dima?
Why didn't someone think to grab a few furs instead of the moldy flower? A fur coat sure would be nice right now.
Alright, search the wrecks for survivors. Let's do that. I know, I'm ignoring these nasty things. Probably not going to ignore these guys though. I could be in trouble. Maybe I shouldn't have ignored them. They could chase me for a while. Sometimes if you get the distance just right, I think I need to go up there. Whoops. How do I get up there? That looks cold, doesn't it? Alright, probably not that way then. Seriously? Go away, little monster dude. So I'm building up some skills. I want to get up there. That's okay. I'll just deal with this guy. Oh dear. Now I'm going to deal with a whole bunch more of them. Oh my goodness. Well, there are a lot of you. You know what? Do you mind not healing them when I'm killing them? Right. Ducks. Well, okay, maybe not ducks. Ah! Hello! Ow! Little monster dude. Stop it. These things are a little bit worse than the others. Oops. Oh no, I'm hitting the wrong key. Haha, missed. And he just realized it. Right, where was I? I was trying to get aboard this ship over here. Not sure why, but anyway, that's what I was trying to do, and now I succeeded, and I feel better for myself. Oh, what's that? A letter from Baron Materre. My agents in Wilhelm inform me that King Joran has dispatched a trading party to Orsinium. They could reach the Orc City before you, loath as I am to allow those packed skeevers to secure the trading rights that High King Emmerich so desperately wants. I'd rather deal with the Nords than with those green beasts of Hrothgar. Those of us among the true Breton aristocracy have to wonder what Emmerich is really up to, what with his covenant and other plans. Your wife is a lovely woman, to be sure, but her politics make her place the interests of savages ahead of true Bretons. You need to help her choose the correct path, son. True Bretons know that Hrothgar should be under Breton rule, not awarded to the Orcs. I know you worry, but if you keep your own counsel and listen to your father, everything will work out. Your father, Baron Materre. Okay. Right. Well, what I'm trying to work out is if that golden sparkle is a relic. But this is what I came in here for, because sometimes in these places... What am I trying to find in here? Sometimes these sparkles mean a relic, and I'm not sure why I'm seeing them. Huh, interesting. So, what we're doing next then is heading off this way. Let's just take this guy out. Alright. So basically, when you go into the ships, you sometimes find treasure chests, which is why I do that. Ah! My bad. Oops. What am I at? Right, that's the one I want to be on. I know, the key to change your loadout is a little bit close. So we just go this way. Going into these... Just grab that crate and we'll search it. Check these barrels. Grab that coffer. Now, this must be the gemstone, the gold pendant that we're after. There's a heavy sack. Oh, I see it. Grab the iron ore. That's always nice to have. Check up on the poop deck or the foredeck. We'll just check what that is. Some barrels, of course. Not really what I'm after, but it'll do. Wander this way. Go up onto here, I guess. How do I know I haven't been here? Because the barrels still have stuff in them. Alright. So the next thing we're going to do, we're not meeting Eveli yet. We're searching the ranks for survivors. That's barrels. Those are empty. Wait, that wasn't. No, they all were. Flesh flies, that little grey cloud. Did we go in there? Yes, we did. But I'm not sure I went into the other half of it. I wonder if I can. It doesn't look like it. Maybe. Oh, if I take a far enough jump from it, I can. Oh, I could have come in from the back. I see. No, not doing that just yet. Hate mages. If you block these guys fast enough, you can knock them out for a little bit. Grab that. Again, we're building up XP, and in this game at least, XP is done by combat, so leave her alone, you foul little beast. Now you. I'll have that. Oh, hello. Oh! Oh, wrong button. Dope. Alrighty, over here. Let's go. I'm going to check the top first. And then we'll go down. Hey, I see it. We'll get to that in a minute. Materre's fortune. Yeah, it does not look very fortunate to me. Search the bookshelf. Birds of Hrothgar. Chronicle of King Kurog, Book 1. These barrels have been well and truly looted. I would not expect to find too much in this space. But no one's perfect. And everyone misses something. Hey, Holbert.
You don't look familiar. Which of the ships were you sailing on when we hit the ice?
I wasn't on a ship. I'm here to help the ambassador and find any other survivors.
I'm the first mate of the flagship, Materre's Fortune. I came down here to secure the hatches when I saw the ambassador's bodyguard. Then I hit my head. I don't remember anything after that.
How'd your fleet end up so far off course?
Now that you mention it, I thought something was wrong. I never sailed with Captain Henrisa before, and I never sailed this part of the sea, so I could have been mistaken. I tried to reach the captain, but that's when we ran into the blizzard.
Do you think the captain made a mistake?
I wouldn't want to disparage the captain. She works for Lord Ethian's father, and most of the ships belong to him. Because of the ambassador's mission, they wanted to make an impression. Nobles.
What about the ambassador's bodyguard?
Skordo the Knife? He's an orc from North Point. The ambassador brought him along in case we ran into any trouble. He told me that he thought something was going on, and asked me to keep my eyes open.
Any idea where I can find the ambassador?
I have no idea. I did see Lady Sovelle and the captain having a heated discussion right before the storm hit. Oh dear. I hope the ambassador wasn't injured when we crashed.
There's a camp nearby. You'll be safe there.
I'll go check on Lord Ethian. He's a nervous sort.
Of course he is. Everyone is worried about Ethian, not so much about his lady. Disaster at sea. Day 7. The warm waters of the Altheric Ocean have given way to the cold embrace of the northern coast of High Rock. This region isn't fit for anything but orcs and hawkers. The shores of sandy beaches have given way to crags of ice and snow. And why in the world are we sailing these waters? I may not be a sailor, but even I know that Orsinium isn't anywhere near this frozen coast. Day 8. An icy gale has forced most of the crew and passengers to huddle below decks. I'm certain that a storm is coming, and I predict it's going to be a strong one. At least the ambassador doesn't appear worried. I swear that woman can find a ray of sunshine in even the most dank and smelly dungeon. Day 9. Oh, how I wish I'd been mistaken. The storm has engulfed our fleet, and it's a howling blizzard. Ice forms on our sails, and hail the size of mud crabs bounces upon the deck with murderous force. I fear that the fleet has become lost in the snow and fog, which is so dense as to make it impossible to see more than a few paces ahead. If the storm doesn't break soon, or we don't find shelter, I fear the ships will run aground or crash into each other before all is said and done. Still, Captain Henrisa seems to know what she's doing. Her sailors think very highly of her, and no one has let their fear of the situation get the better of them. At least, not yet. Well. So that journal, if you're wondering where it is, you have a quick look at our map. About there, right? All right, let's go. So much tragedy in Hrothgar. All right, before we go too much further, what we want to do is murder a few goblins. Might as well join the fray. Alright, these guys probably didn't need help, but that was fun. Always nice to spend a bit of time with your fellow adventurers when you can. We'll grab this, because this is what we're here for, Skyshard. Well, it's not really what we're here for, but it'll do for a start. There we go. Let's go up here, we'll check. Now these guys have probably, the guys we just passed have probably checked everything in this area. But sometimes people don't take everything that they can, so unlike me, takes all the things everywhere. I was wondering if I could get up there. Just see. It doesn't look like I can. Alright. Turn the pendant. Let me see, where am I? Alright, so I'm at the bottom end of the ships. Let's make a tour of the ships, try not to land in the water. Apart from the fact that I don't like getting wet. I know, I thought there'd be something cool up here because it's hard to get to. I think I've been in here, haven't I? Oh no, it looks like I haven't. Hi! Not sure why he was ignoring me while I was beating on his friend. Maybe he thought it was like a duel of honor, but okay, he's dead now. Anything in there? Hey, can I crouch and get into there? No. Alright, that was a good thought, but useless. And I came down from up there, alrighty. Hang on, let me just... Oh, no, I've been in here. I know, you've just got to come far enough away. Alright, where am I? I'm at the bottom of the fleet. I want to make my way through the fleet and see if I can find any more survivors. Oh, hello. Oh, no. I think he saw me. Have I been here? I'm not sure. Oh, hello. Oh, dear. Oh, what's that? Find Skordo. Well, okay, let's find Skordo. I'm not sure how far these guys are going to follow me. Alright, in a minute I'm going to lose my temper with them.
Anyone out there? Anyone that's not a reeker, that is? Gives a hand.
That would be me. Hi, how are you, Skordo? Oh, hello. I'll have that. Must be some new players. If they don't, or maybe they just didn't want the iron ore. Could be. Let's go this way. Pride of North Point.
Whoever you are, can you move some of these damn crates? I'm stuck!
Sure. I can do that for you, Skordy. Let me just check this bookshelf. Orcs and their tusks. Destroy the debris. Looks like he got covered in it.
Damn furniture tore up my sword arm. I'm practically useless.
You'll be fine, Skordo. You'll be fine. What's that? Note to Captain Henrisa. Captain, as usual, my son doesn't need to know all the details of your mission. Ethian is dutiful, but he lacks the fortitude to handle situations that require clear and calculated thinking. He knows you plan to delay the fleet's arrival in port. The longer we can keep that she-wolf who married my son from leaping into the arms of those green savages, the better. I want to embarrass Emmerich. I want to destroy his dreams of peace and prosperity with those who are beneath us. But if that doesn't work, or if an opportunity presents itself, you have my permission to deal with Lady Sovelle in a manner that solves all of my problems. Just don't let my fool of a son know anything about this. It might shatter his fragile constitution. Do not fail me, Henrisa. Baron Moret. What a piece of work that is. What are you? Tayford's companion. And you're eating... Ah, typical dog. Everything goes in its mouth. No. Skordo.
Stupid ship started collapsing around me. Figured I was gonna sink before I got out from under this mess.
Are you alright?
Sure, I enjoy being crushed in the bubble as I slowly sink into icy water. What kind of question is that? And just who in oblivion are you?
I'm here to help. Lady Sovelle's husband sent me.
He did he? Last time I saw that spineless skeever, him and Chorus the Mage were walking away. They left me under here to die. I heard them talking about the captain and the ambassador as they left.
What about the captain and the ambassador?
Hard to believe, but not every Breton likes that High King Emmerich made peace with the orcs. They call us savages, and they want Lady Sovelle's mission to fail. Captain Henrisa wasn't shy about telling the ambassador just what she thought about orcs.
Well, that would be the heated discussion then. And who is Chorus the Mage?
He's one of Captain Henrisa's lackeys, a shifty-eyed mage who was always skulking around. Didn't like him. Look, help me out. I don't think I can swing a sword right now, but I need to make sure the ambassador is all right.
Very well. Let's try to find the Lady Sovelle. All right. I need where loyalty lies. Oh, hello. We've got a bit of company then, have we? I never move fast enough. Looks like I've got some companions running with me. Talk to Lord Ethian.
Did you find my dearest Sovelle? Please tell me she's all right. Have you found my wife yet? Please tell me that you know where Sovelle is.
We haven't found the ambassador yet.
Where could she be? And why did she have to stay on the ship? She cares for everyone else, but refuses to safeguard herself. Skordo, you were supposed to protect her.
Could the captain or one of the crew have had a hand in her disappearance?
Impossible. The captain works for my father. She would never harm my wife. Wait, we saw the captain head toward the signal tower.
Yeah.
If that's where Sovelle is, then I have to go there too.
Wow, that boy's finding his courage, isn't he? Now, if I remember rightly, if I go directly toward the signal tower...
Go after him. I'm in no condition to keep anyone safe.
Don't hurt me! My father will pay you!
I'll leave those guys the barrels. If they haven't done them by the time I get back... Ooh, a book.
Help! I'm on top of the tower!
What's he doing on top of the tower? Signal tower orders. There's only corundum in the drawer, but that's good. It's a material I can use. I think I've zigged when I should have zagged. Well, fine then. Oh no, I haven't. We'll climb this. Lord Ethian.
Sovelle, she's not here. And I think maybe that maid tried to kill me.
You maybe?
Maybe he was trying to kill you.
Tell me the truth. Are you responsible for the ambassador's disappearance?
What? How dare you insinuate such a thing?
Oh, it's easy thought to come
never.
by.
I'm as at a loss as to where Sovelle is as you are. My father promised we would go off course just long enough for Sovelle to miss her meeting. She wasn't supposed to be harmed.
And what was supposed to happen?
We were just... It was supposed to... The captain has worked for my father for years.
Uh-huh.
Father, you just can't say no to him. He said that the captain would take care of everything. By the gods, what have I done? Sovelle will never forgive me.
You must have some idea where we should look.
I truly don't know. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. Terrible storm, all those sailors who died. My father said Captain Henrisa would make sure that no one was harmed. We were only supposed to get into port late.
Let's go downstairs. We'll look for Lady Sovelle together. I know, I am looking for a shortcut off the tower. I'm not really seeing an option. We'll have to go down. Alrighty. I'm getting better at stairs. Oh. Well, I'm going to guess they're not really interested in supplies, those two. Which means they won't be upset if I take these ones. Okay. Oh, is that a bookshelf? It's a cupboard. Apples and decorative wax. Apples are good for common recipes required. Oops, my bad. That's a heavy sack. I will take that. Blessed thistle. Good for alchemy.
There you are. Skordo found something.
He did? Right then. Holbert.
While you were up on the signal tower, Skordo did some scouting, and he thinks he figured out where Captain Henrisa disappeared to. He went to see if the ambassador was there as well.
Where did he go?
Just down the path here. He found what looks to be an old smuggler's bolt hole in the rocks. Skordo sent me back so I could tell you all about it. He's waiting for you over there.
Ethian and I will meet up with him.
I'll head back to camp. I need to check on the survivors.
Alrighty. I know, it looks like we've got companions on this journey. I have to say, I'm not sad. I wouldn't mind saying hello, but maybe they just want, you know, to travel with.
See that cave? That's an old smuggler's hole. I bet my last gold piece that Captain Henrisa is in there. Maybe even the ambassador.
What's so special about it?
Nothing really, just a gut feeling. I learned a long time ago not to ignore my gut in situations like this. Besides, I saw one of Henrisa's lackeys sneak in there trying to be all stealthy. I'm sure that's where Lady Sovelle is.
Do you think the captain can be reasoned with?
Why would you want to reason with someone like that? Do you reason with an angry Wamasu when it's trying to eat your face? No, you... Oh, ogre dung. What's that fool Ethian up to now?
I guess I better go see.
I know
Ethian.
you're in there, Henrisa!
Oh my
Where's
god.
my wife?
Run back to your father, you pathetic little
No.
man.
Free my wife at once, you villain!
I'm going to do your father a favor.
Oh.
She stabbed me!
Okay. I think at this point, we're gonna have to murder. He feels a bit what?
King Emmerich will hear of this, you blackguard.
Alrighty. Maybe they don't want any company, or they just didn't want to wait. It's up to them. Basket empty, barrels, search. I know. Alright, no, I can't get up there. Search her. Okay, you can look at that. It's okay. Hey, look, it's another dark elf. Awesome. Every mission is a supply mission. You guys know that. It's so nice to see another dark elf. Alright.
If you could untie me, I would greatly appreciate it. And would you know if my husband is safe? He's Lord Ethian, and I made sure he got off the wrecked ship with a few of the crew and passengers.
I'm sorry. Captain Henrisa stabbed him while he was trying to rescue you.
Ethian? My husband? Tried to stand up to Captain Henrisa. I never expected him to do such a thing. Ugh. Why didn't he stay with the rescued crew? He was never good in a crisis. Tell me, how bad was he injured?
I'm not sure. Skordo's with him.
This is all Ethian's father's fault. What a vile man his father is. Ethian never could say no to him. Henrisa was eager to tell me all about it after she captured me. If Ethian dies because of this, I'll find a way to make his father pay.
Let me untie you. Alrighty.
Thank you. I should go see my husband.
You should. Alrighty. I think I've ransacked enough here, don't you? Yeah, it looks like the other guy's doing the same thing I am. I should leave some stuff for them. We'll get there. Okay.
Poor Ethian. He wasn't a brave man, but he tried to stand up against that vile Henrisa.
Your husband wanted to make sure
He
you
did,
were safe.
didn't he? Thank you. Now, I have a job to do. I'll mourn Ethian after I have fulfilled my obligation to High King Emmerich. I'll send Skordo ahead to Orsinium to let them know we are on our way.
Very well.
Perhaps we'll see. The orcs will negotiate with me. There's still time to salvage my mission and make sure Ethian's father lives to regret what he set in motion. But thank you. Without your timely assistance, more innocents would have been lost.
Is there anything else I can do?
No, my friend. You've done more than enough. The rest is up to Skordo and me. I knew Baron Materre was a despicable man, but to force his son into this treasonous scheme? I never could quite free Ethian from his father's influence, though.
He had nothing to do with your kidnapping.
My heart told me that, but it's good to hear you confirm it. His father, always scheming. He wanted my mission to fail, even if he had to have me killed to accomplish that. But Emmerich needs this treaty.
Ethian was very worried about you, and it's obvious he loved you.
Is it? Ours was an arranged marriage. I suspect that when his father learned of my true political feelings, he was extremely disappointed. Still, Ethian had a good heart, and we got along well. At least we did when his father wasn't interfering.
Ethian seemed genuinely surprised that Henrisa wanted to harm you.
Ethian's father hoped to deal with two problems at the same time. My marriage to his son, and Emmerich's treaty with the orcs. But his scheme led to his own son's death, and he'll answer for that. I plan to tell High King Emmerich everything.
Good. Good luck, my lady. All right,
I need
guys.
to focus first on Emmerich's treaty before I can allow myself the luxury of regret.
Oh.
Skordo, I will need you to get to Orsinium as soon as possible.
On that note, guys, I'm going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll check you later. Take care out there.